So you're a coach, a manager, or maybe a club director, and you just got your first TouchLynk game marked complete. Here are 3 places to start that we might suggest when reviewing your first match. First stop is the game summary. After you sign in, go to your completed matches. Here there are many, but we're looking for our most recent match versus Hurricanes FC. Click on the green Game Summary button. What opens up is an us versus them head-to-head comparison. Here are all the stats from the game of us versus them, from passes, successful percentage, turnovers in the defensive third, average passes per shot, pass strings, and so on. Next section is the individual player information. We've got goalkeeper and all the field players' data and statistics from that game. At the very bottom, you'll find a new Flow of the Game feature. This is brand new to us, and we're excited for you to explore it. Next, you may want to check out your team dashboard. Go back to the Manage Game button. From the team dashboard, you can dive into your possession, pass strings, breaking thirds, and many more data insights. Place to click is the Insights button. Here you can choose from goal, team, or trend. We're looking for the team. What opens up here is all the data from all the games that you played. We're looking for the most recent one. That was against the Hurricanes. By choosing the Hurricanes data, you can see all your statistics for that game. Successful pass percentage, possession, passes in succession, your pass strings, possession by field, quarter, player, and everything visualized on the left-hand side here on the field. Clicking on this button on the bottom goes to your opponent. Here you can see what your opponent did in the game, 62% successful passes, and where they touched the ball on the field, and all the similar information. If you'd like to look at just an individual player, click on that player's name. Here, Clara Ortega, we see all her information for the game, from the successful passes, the time she broke third, where on the field she touched the ball. She's a center back. So perhaps you want to build that in with another player, Alice Riley. Hold down the Command key on a Mac or the Windows key on a keyboard, and you can select multiple items. So here we've selected Tara and Alice together. And if we want to see just their successful touches, we can also continue to hold down that button and select the third option here. Here now you can see all their successful touches. To view those highlights, you can click View Highlight. A window opens up, and then it auto plays through all those highlights for those 2 players that we've just selected. If you want to see the unsuccessful touches, well, you can just go back and select the unsuccessful ones. This is a great learning opportunity for players to click on themselves and view all the times that they were unsuccessful. Here, Clara can see all her unsuccessful touches that she has had in that game, and view them one by one and determine if that was a good thing or a bad thing, because not all unsuccessful touches are bad. Okay, back to this page. Last thing you can do is you can select multiple players from the left-hand side as well. So if we want to see Clara and Alice and maybe Gloria together, you can see all those players together on the left-hand side as well. The third thing you might want to do is check out all those goals scored, along with the shots and set pieces. You'll find those on your goal dashboard. Back to the main page from the Manage Game, you again click on the Insights button and now click on Goal Analysis. What pops up are all your goals, your shots, your saves, your set pieces, your free kicks, and your corners from all the games you played. Here we're looking for just our most recent game against the Hurricanes. Selecting that shows you all the goal action from that game. The shots off target, the goals, the saves, the no shots. We can again hold down that Command key on a Mac or the Windows key on a window and select your free kicks and your corners to see all those set pieces. So we see there were 10 in that game. To view those highlights, you click on the View Highlights button, and opens up again in the second page those 10 different highlights. Now you can scroll through those. This is at 33:32. So down here at 33:32 is free kick from our own end. Scrolling through, you can review all those at your leisure. Of course, most important is to see those goals. So back to the main page here, clicking on the goals button, you can see where those goals were taken from and where they ended up. So that goal was shot from this part of the field to the right-hand side of the net. This one from this part to the middle of the net. And again, to view those goal highlights, you click on the goals and it'll open up those 3 goals that you've had in that game. So those are the 3 places you may want to start after you sign into TouchLynk. There's much more to discover and use. Access our user guide, explore yourself, or contact support at touchlynk.com if there are any questions we can help with.